You dig? What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's your boy RC back at you again with another one. In this video, we're gonna be talking about we'll be doing a story time on the time I shot a hole in my roof when I was a baby. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so how it happened was I was only like 4, maybe 5 years old back when we lived in our old house, and I was coming home from school. Well, when I got home, Daddy was already home, and he was in the recliner. So as the day went on, we had supper, we ate and all that, and Daddy got tired and he fell asleep in the recliner, right? Well, I went ahead and took myself to bed. I went to my bed, and during the night I get up and I go pee up during the night. Well, our neighborhood is like not the best, so Daddy had guns in the house, and he'd have one sitting up in the corner for like just in case of emergency he could shoot a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he had it setting up, and me being a kid, I didn't know nothing. So I walked over to Daddy. I had got up before I walked over to him. I had got up to go pee in the middle of the night. It's like 3 o'clock not 3 o'clock in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I go over there and I shake his foot, okay, because I'm still little. So I shake his foot and I say, "Daddy, is that my gun over there?"
Yeah, boy.
I was like, okay. So I walk over to it and I look down and I see a golden trigger, because the trigger on it was gold. And I'm being a kid and I'm fascinated. Ooh. So I bend down to look at it, and it's all sparkly and stuff because the light in the living room, we had a lamp in the living room on, and it shined perfect through the hallway to where the corner of the gun was on. So it had a little ting coming off, reflecting off the golden trigger. So I bend down and I rattle it with my finger. And I rattle it some more. And then I push it down. And the gun is pointed straight up. And I push the trigger down, not knowing what it would do. And it goes off. And Daddy jumps up out of the recliner, not knowing what happened.
What the hell was that?
And I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. You know, I'm crying. I thought I was finna get my butt busted, because that's the way I was raised. I was raised up getting whoopings. Okay, I thought I was finna get my butt busted because I done something wrong. So he jumps up, he runs over there. I'm like, and I try to play it off like I don't know what the hell happened. Like I'm saying, like, making up excuses. Like, he said, "What happened, boy?" And I'm like, Jesus came. And he looked down at me, and I was standing by the gun, and the gun was actually taller than I was, actually. So I'm standing by this gun, and there's a hole in the roof. And there's still crumbs of the roof falling down from where, because this is a shotgun now. This is a shotgun. This makes a hole like this, right? And there's still crumbles falling down from the roof. And he's standing there looking at me, and he puts 2 and 2 together. And he's like, "Son, take your ass back to bed. I'll deal with it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Your daddy's tired." So I go back to bed, and the next morning I get up, and he's still asleep because he had a long day of work before, so he was still asleep. So I climb up in bed. No, I didn't climb up in bed anyway. I'll go to the kitchen. I get out the mustard and mayonnaise and ham and bread, and I'll make him a sandwich. And I bring him this sandwich, and I give it to him while he's still in bed to try and apologize and kiss his ass, because I knew I was going to be either grounded or in trouble or get whooped. So I'm doing everything I can to try and make it up to him. And in the end, he just sat me down and he talked to me. And he's like, "Son, never fool with guns like that. Always be safe and always be careful when you are handling a firearm." And he had that talk with me, and ever since then, I've took care of my guns. I've got guns, but I take care of them. I don't use them carelessly. I'm not just shooting at whatever. I take care of them. And I am 100% with him on that. You should always take care of your stuff be careful if you're using a firearm. For whatever reason you're using a firearm, be careful and be safe. Always make sure you put the gun back on safety once you get done shooting it, because that's what had happened with me. The gun was not on safety. Me being a kid, didn't know, and it shot in the house. Now that could have hurt someone, and at the end of the day, he didn't whoop me, he didn't punish me or nothing, because I learned my own lesson, because that could have hurt someone. So the moral of the story is, be careful when you're using a firearm, and I hope that everyone does that. I hope everyone can really just be careful when you're using a gun. And don't point guns at nobody, whether they're loaded, unloaded, on safety or not. Don't point guns at no one, because accidents happen. People are killed every day by accidents that involve firearms. So y'all just make sure that y'all don't do stuff like that. That about wraps it up for this story time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a life lesson for me, and I hope that this story can reach out to y'all, make y'all laugh a little bit, and teach y'all a lesson. And if y'all new to this channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you can get the notifications when I post a new video. And I hope y'all come back for the next video. I'm going to be uploading these tomorrow, because today is yesterday for me recording. So show your boy some love. RC out.